Hi guys, and welcome back to today's tutorial. How are you all doing? So you can see what we have here, the stitches. So if you have not watched the drafting, just click on the link below. Okay, so let's quickly get started. So this is the core part. As I said during the drafting, that I won't be making use of already made bra cup. So this is the yoke part. So I'm going to cut out the lining as well. You can see, so I'll be using lining to turn the yoke part. Okay, so the stitches, that is the sleeve part of this beautiful gown, is optional. Okay, so you have to work without sleeve, all depending on your preference. I will sew it all around and show you guys. So I'm done. So also going to iron it. You can see how neat it is. So this is the front part. So make sure you iron this part, is very important. So let's put all these outside. Now we have to quickly now put the line aside as well, because the main focus is the bodice. Yes, so I have to unpin this center piece. So I have to quickly now place it this way, right side facing the right side, to join our dart lines. You should know this by now. Yes, so I'll just take it to my machine, stitch with an half inch that I added as my seam allowance. Okay, so I'm sorry for the delay, guys. Forgot to post. I've been so busy due to offline activities. Okay, so actually the drafting part of the tutorial, I uploaded it should up to 2 weeks now. Yes, so I have to quickly upload it today. Yes, I'm not sure about the delay. So if I've not watched the drafting, as I said earlier, kindly click on the link below. Okay, so this is the core part, guys. So I'll stitch it as well. I'll show you too. I won't be making use of ready made bra cup, but for the draping part, if I make working for a client, ensure you use Orime bra cup for neat finishing. Because with the Orime bra cup, the draping will be very easy for you. Okay, you can see how the dots lines are meeting with each other. So I will join the lining as well, exactly what I did on the main bodies. Okay. Trying to figure out the right side. That's the armhole part, that's the side and the center part of the cup. Because my liner didn't add any interface, because it's mine, it's not for a client. Okay, but when working for a client, make sure you add interfacing to your liner as well. So this is my lining part. I've joined it. It's exactly what we did on the main body. That's why I didn't bother to show this part. So we stitch all around, place it, stitch all around. So I'm through with the lining part. So now I have to quickly now introduce my fabric. This is the back panel. We'll put this outside as well to focus on the draping part. Now I'm having issue with my iron, so this part you have to make sure you iron this part. And if you are working for a client, make sure you make use of already made bra cup. It will be easier for you to work on this part. Okay, so now I'm stitching on my cup. That is my cup part. Yes, not on my line, on my main bodies, on the chest line. Okay, so you place it this way. Plates. If you are making your remade bra cup, you will doing this direct on your remade bra cup. Pin, patiently pin, and make sure you iron this part properly. Okay, make sure you iron this part. So this is how you should pin on both. But mine, I'm doing this direct to my cup area. not on my already made bra cup. Okay, so I'll unpin it when I'm through, as you can see. So I will stitch it all around, following my cup that is inside. Okay, so I'm just trying to secure this part. So when I'm through, I will trim it out. But make sure you iron this part very well, okay? So I want to quickly now trim it out this way. You can see I'm adding some inches here because I need to be sure first before trimming it out, okay? So I will stitch all around. Okay, I can't do the ironing right now. I'm really sorry about that. So I'll quickly stitch it all around. I will do the same thing to the second cup, but it's easier if you are doing this draping direct to your already made bra cup. Okay, this is it. You can see. May patiently work on this part. So guys, if you are new to this channel, please kindly subscribe, share, okay, like, comment. I love you all, please. So this I should stitch on this part. What we are doing right now is direct to the cup. Okay, so we'll be fixing it. I will trim out the unwanted part all around. You see, I'm just trying to adjust it. Yes, this is how it should look when you are through. So trim out this part. If you are not too sure, flip it this way so that you won't cut on your core parts. So I have to quickly now introduce my lining. Go need to sew and turn our lining. You can see we have hemming gum here. So I'll do the same here. But before then, make sure you notch your armhole part of your cup so that you won't be confused when fixing your cup. So I'm trying to pull out the hemming gum, but I will be doing the ironing much later properly. Okay, so this is it. So guys, for the boning casing, this part is optional as well. I won't be making the boning. But if you look at the table, we have boning here. I'll be explaining both. First, you pin it this way. Sorry, I can't find my pin. My students have misplaced my pin here. So, I have to quickly now pin it so that I have a straight line after stitching. So, pin it down, stitch. So, patiently work on this part. So guys, if you are interested in our offline classes for this June section, DM registration is ongoing. If you are in a front, worry, data state, take advantage of this opportunity. Okay, DM to secure your slot. So this is the channel. So I want to stage the bone channel. You have to patiently work on this part for neat finishing. So pin it down. So you could decide to add interfacing on your fabric here. Yes, the part that is the fabric you're using as bow casing, it will make it easier. It will last more. That is what I discovered, but I can't do that right now. So, but what this fabric I have here is crepe, is stretches. So I'm patiently working on this part so that by the time I'm through, everything will sit properly. So pin it this way. You don't need to rush here. I can't find my pin. When I'm through pinning it, I will just take it to my machine to stitch So do the second line, the third one, which is the bust span line. Okay, and show you guys. So for the boning, make sure you check the weight of the boning. This is 1 inch. Okay, if it's 0.5, it should be smaller. So when you are through, you just insert it right from the back waistline. That is the end part. But I'm not making use of boning. I've said that earlier. So this is it. I'm a bit faster because I've explained it in the center part. Trim out all this part. They are not needed. Checking my camera to be sure. Okay. So the back panel is this. So I'm going to add the my dart line is zipper. You could try to use lace, and I've said that during the drafting. So I want to kind of join the core, but you have to make sure your dart line is meeting with each other, and also check the armhole part. The part I said you should make sure you notch, okay, so that you won't fit your curves wrongly. Okay, so pin it. We should know all this by now. Sew it all round, but make sure your darts line aligns with each other. Okay. So yeah, you can also follow me on Facebook, Chi Living Signature, Instagram, Chi Living Signature. Please, I love you all. Okay, God bless you all. So sew it all round. So I'm through, join the cup. So for the neckline, that's the yoke part, you could decide to join it direct to your main bodice by flipping it this way. Introduce your lining, stitch to cover. But I stitch it direct to the yoke. So I will just stitch it when I'm through fixing my lining. But I will be explaining both. The back panel I'll be stitching with my lining so you understand it better. So first, make sure the dot lines is meeting with each other. I will stitch and turn and show you guys. So guys, you can see I'm through adding my lining. Okay, so I will notch it all around. Now give it a very nice press so that by the time I iron it, I said I will be doing the ironing much later. Everything will last properly. Okay, so you can see how beautiful it is. So for those that are working boning, make sure you use a paper tape, a cello tape, to secure the tip of your boning. Iron it. This is how you should insert your boning direct to your bone channels. I'm not making use of boning, okay? So this is it. Now this is my yoke part. So I will only top stitch this part. You could start to use zigzag stitches on this part. Okay, so place it this way. But before doing this, make sure you check the neck weight. Okay, that working weight. Into fold while we're drafting was 3 inches. Okay, meaning on fold this way, I should be having 6 inches. So I'm trying to pin it. Pin it this way. So I will just top stitch. That is all. But the back panel, I will explain another method how to fix your yoke. So I will only top stitch now. Then we'll move over to our back panel. A very pin it, just stitch straight. Okay. Sorry, my machine thread. You can see. Trim it out. See how beautiful it is. So this is it. So the back panel now, I'm going to add my darts. So the yoke part is beautiful keyhole. My here is a zipper, not lacing. So place it this way. You can see how I went in towards my waist area. Yes, so that my zipper will snatch properly. So this is the second method. You flip it this way. Introduce your lining this way. Make sure you check your line properly. Remember, the darts now, I didn't add that to my lining part. I will trim it out when I'm through. So you place it this way. Make sure you place it properly this way. Introduce the line as well. Stitch all around except the waist area. Okay. So the dart, now when I'm free, I will trim out that dart allowance that we're having on the lining part. So this is it. So I have to quickly open it up this way, trim out this 1 inch, the dart allowance, notch all around, all the sharp part, notch. By the time I iron it so that everything will relax properly. Okay. Please, if I find it video interesting, like, comment, please, to help this channel to grow. Okay, share. I love you all. So the same here. So guys, we are through. So it's time now. You can see how beautiful it is. Fix this front panel is when I joined the two together. But first, you have to cross check. You can see how neat it is. The yoke part meeting with each other, zipper part, that armhole. Okay. So the pattern I have to go introduce. I want to close the zipper allowance. To be sure the zipper allowance I added. So I have to quickly introduce the pattern now. So make a mark. I want to close it first. I'll be fixing my zipper much later. I don't have zipper available right now. So stitch straight to close it up. Then we'll introduce the front panel. Okay. So I'll be opening it up when I want to fix my zipper. I don't have the color of the zipper. But the only thing I end up using black. Okay, so this is it. I'll fixing a button on this, but I could decide to use hook. All depend on your preference. Now I have to now place the front panel to join the shoulder line. Make sure shoulder line meet with each other. Stitch 1/2 inch. Tie seam all around and show you guys. So guys, you can see I'm done joined all around the side seam, the shoulder part. You can see how neat it is. So the next thing to do is to introduce the gather part. Yes. So I'm going to cut it out. I've seen my combination already, the plain pattern. So this is it. So I'll create a plate all around. But first, I have to find the length that my round waist measurement. Place it this way. Place it properly. Okay. You can see 38 inches with our zipper allowance. Okay. So I remember is plate. We start to work with plate or gathers. Mine is plate. So I'll find out the length. I have 38 here into 4. Yes. You can see into 4. This is just a crepe working with here. So we have it into 4 parts. So I will plait it all around and show you guys. So I'm done pleating it, guys. So we have to clean and find the center part. You can see, making sure each part is meeting with each other, so I won't mess it up. So I will notch the center part, then I will introduce my main bodies. Okay, but before then I have to quickly secure my lining to my main bodies, that main bodies, the right part. Okay, because of the cup area. Remember, I didn't add or remember cup. I didn't add any interfacing to my lining. But when working for a client, ensure you add interfacing not just to your main bodies, to your lining as well. Okay, so I just want to secure it for easy sewing. I can see that I'm concentrating more on the front panel because of the cup area, so that my bows will sit properly when I am through. Please iron your cup area draping. You could start to work without draping. Yes, you start to just to be creative. That is all. So we introduce the gather parts. Yes, the M part, the gathers part. So the center piece this one. You know we've not shade. So place it as the back extension part, the pointy part, whichever way you choose to understand it. My machine, I find it difficult to climb this part because it's a bit thick. That is the truth. So I'm trying to adjust it. So this patiently arrange it to the center back, which is the zipper allowance. Okay. So the length is optional. Mine is short length. You can see how beautiful this part is already. So is to flip over to this part, stitch as well, and show you guys. I'm using overlocking machine to wave it around when I am through. Sorry, my machine is very difficult to climb because of the thickness. So that is it, guys. You can see how beautiful neat it is. I'm trying to remove the unwanted thread. So this is it. It's time to close the zipper part now. I want to close. I don't have the color of the zipper right now. So first you have to cross check to make sure the waist line meets with each other. So by the time you have done fixing your zipper, everything will relax properly. So the end part, I'll be trimming it. I can see it's a bit rough. You know, I need to iron it first. I haven't done that yet. So I'll iron it. Don't be like me, guys. Make sure you iron yours. Patiently do that. Excuse me. I'll iron it, trim it, the unwanted parts to make sure I have straight hemline. So, ignore my machine, please. It's too thick. Place it now. So, you decide to do full lining, guys. Yes, you decide to add lining all through, all depend on your preference. Mine is just a simple style. So I want to quick close this part. As I said earlier, I don't have the color of the zipper. Though ended up using a black. Yes, I ended up using black color. Yes. So I had to quick close this part first. Okay. I iron. You can see how neat and beautiful it is. I haven't ironed it here. Yes, guys. It's just the first one that I added the interface, and that is all. So I need to iron it properly, the draping part. I'll fix my sleeve. I've been working with this sleeve you have on this one now. So you can see how beautiful neat it is. So guys, that is all for this tutorial. So as I said earlier, if I have not watched the drafting, kindly click on the link below to take you straight to the drafting ears. And please, if you're interested, like, comment, share. I love you all. I remain your favorite fashion tutor, Chi Living Signature. Bye.